Hello and welcome to F1 2011. This is the second installment of the Codemasters F1 game franchise, and I can't wait to play this game once again. This game took a massive turn after F1 2010. It took an almost completely different direction in terms of graphics, handling model, and yeah, just interesting to see how the Codemasters F1 game franchise has changed over the years. So it's going to be good to almost take a trip down memory lane and see what has changed and what hasn't changed in regards to this game compared to F1 2012 and 2013. I remember on this game you had the awesome paddock, and I think we'll see that in just a second. So yeah, there we go. That paddock just looks absolutely fantastic. But let's head to the race that we'll be doing today. Alright, so here we are in the garage of the actual HRT pits. For the first time in a little while, we can actually drive as HRT and as Narain Karthikeyan. So in a way, it's almost like the Cucumber Challenge that never happened. Of course, I never did the Cucumber Challenge on F1 2011, so this will be something completely new. And going through the setup now, I'm just trying to remember what the best setup was. As you saw, I'm running with 811 aero, and that's the kind of settings we ran on F1 2011. This game was very suited towards high aero, so you had to run that to be very quick. Even around tracks like Monza, you had to run ridiculous amounts of aero just to be quick. But the gearbox, that's where the short gearboxes emerged from my setups from this game. So alright, so we'll save the setup, head out on track, try and learn the basics of this game again. The handling model of this game is very different to F1 2012 and 2013, so it's going to take some time to get used to that. And here we go, HRT, Valencia, F1 2011. Let's do this. So here we are out on track, and we've put on the cockpit view. Maybe that's just the default. We'll have to change that in just a second. We'll need to change some of the wheel settings as well as we lose the back end and spin out just like Narain Karthikeyan would. And that is all very embarrassing. As you can see on the replay there, just completely spinning out like a HRT driver would. And now putting in some consecutive laps now. I haven't even set a flying lap just yet. We'll see how we go as we come across the line on this lap. This will be our first flying lap. And hopefully we don't get outperformed by our teammate Antonio Liuzzi. I always get his name mixed up with Rossi's for some reason. But either way, first lap is done. We are 1.1 seconds slower than a Caterham or a Lotus. But that is very embarrassing. As we spin once again with the DRS fully open through turn 1. Of course, on this game you can use the DRS all the way around throughout the track. And turn 1 is proving to be very difficult for me. This HRT is an absolute nightmare to drive, so unfortunately guys, I'm going to have to choose a different car, maybe something with a bit more downforce. And here we are in the Lotus, Lotus Renault actually, as it was known in the 2011 days. So here we are for the race. We're going to be starting from the back in this European Grand Prix. Mark Webber starts from pole position, Vitaly Petrov, our teammate, in 9th, and then us driving as Nick Heidfeld starting in last place. So here we are on the grid of Valencia. Hopefully we can get off to a good start, and away we go here in Valencia. Looks like we got off to a fairly decent start. We're going to use up a lot of our curves to gain track position as well, and this start has been absolutely fantastic coming into turn 1, leaving Narain Karthikeyan for chips, going up the inside of Barrichello and Kovalainen, and I think Kobayashi as well, as we get sandwiched between Sutil and Maldonado. Going to try and go up the inside of Di Resta as well, get the move done for position 13. Next up is Sebastian Buemi, who I haven't seen ever since he left Formula 1 in 2011. So It's good to see some old faces in this game once again, as we got the inside of him trying to avoid Alguersuari coming into the hairpin. So now we're up halfway through the field already in the first lap, and into 11th place now. So the AI really aren't good on the first lap, and I think from hindsight, these AI are probably the worst that they've been throughout the whole F1 game franchise. I think the AI were even better in F1 2010. So you'll see throughout the video that these AI are quite slow coming into, especially slow corners, which Valencia has a lot of. So you'll see that the AI brake quite early through some spots, and they're just not that good when you're actually racing them. I think when you actually can't see the AI, their speed is actually quite good, but when you can see them, when you're inside of the AI, for some reason they're really slow, and that's quite evident throughout this video, you'll see. But anyway, we're up into P10 at the moment. We've got in front of our teammate already on the first lap, so Petrov has been doing absolutely nothing on this first lap, but trying to get the inside over Kobayashi coming into that final corner. Very tricky final corner, very easy to lock up. You need to shift down and brake early, even before that little kink there, so you can almost get the car stopped for that final corner. But coming up to turn 1, we're going to outbrake Kobayashi, give him a slight touch as he turns into us a little bit, and he maintains position 9 so far in this race. And look at that, Kobayashi braking really early coming into that left-right chicane there. You'll see throughout this video that the AI are very slow coming into that corner, and then braking as you come onto the first of these straights after the bridge. The AI are very slow, and once again passing Massa with ease there under brakes. This game is really good to brake late with the brakes. You can really take some confidence and brake really late on this game compared to the others. But in saying that, the AI don't take full advantage of that either. But yeah, that makes for some interesting brake zones sometimes. But here we are, lap 2. We're already in a position 8. We've got Nico Rosberg right in front of us, and I think in front of him is Michael Schumacher, the great man Schumi himself. Be good to go wheel to wheel with him once again. Going up the inside of Rosberg, he leaves us room on the inside, and there we go. Position 7 is done and dusted. Now on the back straight here, using the slipstream, the KERS, and the DRS, trying to go up the inside of Schumi. He brakes early. We got the inside into position 6. Now I know what you're wondering, guys. I am running with Legend AI, the hardest difficulty, so there's no excuses for these AI not to be braking late or trying to at least defend. We go around the outside of Jensen Button coming into this fast right-hander, and that was an absolutely beautiful move, if I don't say so myself. Absolutely loved that move. At the time, I was fist pumping, but now we're going to be coming in at the end of this lap, I think. Or am I? No, we're going to stay out for 1 more or 2 more laps. I think the recommended pit strategy was to pit on lap 5. So here we are, lap 5, right behind Sebastian Vettel in that Red Bull that was so dominant in 2011. I think in this race, Vettel got the lead on the first lap and then was never seen again until the end of the race, when he, of course, took the checkered flag in first place. So we got the inside of him into 4th place, and now at the end of lap 5, we're going to be coming in for a set of prime tyres. And on this game, we did see the introduction of the tyre scaling. So I thought about doing a 50% race, but I just didn't have time to do it. So unfortunately, I can't show you guys the tyre scaling. But it's pretty much the same system as what we have on F1 2013, where you need to do about 2 to 3 stops for every 50% race or 100% race. But rejoining right behind Alonso, we weren't able to jump him in the pits, but we did close up on him quite a bit on this lap. Now going around the outside, coming into turn 1, Alonso being very cautious on cold tyres coming into turn 1, and it looks like he was about to get jumped by Williams too. So here we are 1 lap later. Some of the AI cars are doing the overcut, and it looks like it hasn't played out too well for them, as we now jump all of them and go up into P2 with Mark Webber, the race leader, now coming out of the pits as well. So I'm going to try and push as hard as I can on this lap to try and catch Webber, and hopefully try and pass him as well, as our pace on prime tyre seems to be very good compared to the options where we didn't even set fastest lap. But I can tell you guys from hindsight, for some reason we were a lot faster than the AI on prime tyres. Maybe traffic had something to do with that early on in the race, but for some reason the AI in general just seemed to be a little bit slower on the prime tyres. So here we are coming onto the first of 2 DRS straights, and we'll be trying to get past Webber as soon as we can. And I got to tell you guys, the slipstream on this game is so powerful. I'm even going to turn off DRS just to show you how powerful it is. You can just cruise up to the back of a car and fly past them sometimes. But going up the inside of Webber, we leave him room on the outside, and then he completely turns into our line and spins us out. Both of us going synchronized spinning. We'll see on the replay here that Webber just completely turns right all of a sudden, Maldonado style, and takes us both out. I can tell you that he did get a penalty for that, a 20-second time penalty to be added on at the end of the race. Now we're trying to do a flick spin to get the thing back in a straight line, and it's been a complete failure there. So I apologise for that, but now we've dropped down into 4th place. Going up the inside of Webber once again, he leaves us room, but he maintains that place so far. So, as I said before, the AI on this game seems to be pretty bad in terms of racecraft, and I think even the F1 2010 AI are better than the AI on this game. So, it just shows how far the AI have come in terms of F1 2012 and 2013. But here we are on lap 8, going up the inside of Jenson Button with ease there, braking so early, just gives us that position, and now we're trying to chase down Fernando Alonso here on lap 9, going purple, setting a 135.1. As you can see, just up the road a little bit, we can see that Alonso is getting held up by a lap car, but he's about 8.2 seconds up the road, and if he continues to get held up by that lap car, we're going to catch him in no time. So on this lap, I'm just trying to push. I'm showing you guys this lap because I think it is the fastest lap of the race that I do set, so it's good to see what a flying lap looks like on this game. Of course, I'm not fully used to this game just yet, so my driving throughout this video has been a bit sloppy, so I apologise for that, but we're just trying to push as much as we can. We've just about halved his lead. I think we just saw on the timing intermediate that Alonso was about 4.2 seconds up the road now, and now we can actually see him as we come to the end of this straight now. And Timo Glock is it that's getting lapped now. He's done an absolutely fantastic job at holding up Alonso on this final couple of laps. We're going to go past him on the straight here with ease. Leaves us room on the outside, and there we go, trying to catch Alonso now, and he's only 2.5 seconds up the road, so we caught Alonso by 6 seconds on this lap. I don't know what the hell Alonso was doing, but once again, it just shows you that the AI's racecraft is pretty terrible, as I completely run wide through there, and as you can see, I was clearly frustrated with that, as that's cost me a bit of time. Coming into the final corner now, and Alonso is very close now, and we might be able to get DRS on this next lap on the start, not the start finish straight, the first of 2 DRS straights. And now Alonso is only 1.4 seconds up the road, going purple once again, 34.8. And now I can sense that Alonso is vulnerable here. He's losing so much time, and you can see that we're visually so much closer. And on this lap, surely we'll have DRS and we'll be able to pass him with ease, as his pace has completely gone down the toilet. And as you can see, just up the road a little bit, we're catching AI cars, but it doesn't matter. We've gone up the inside of Alonso. We now have the race lead here on the penultimate lap, and now I think Alonso has the DRS, but it's no use. We were able to absolutely pull away after that. And now just lapping Narain Karthikeyan, as you do, in just a 11-lap race. And then coming up to the back of some other cars, we go up the inside of Kovalainen, who brakes early. We had to dive to the inside just to avoid action there, avoid a crash pretty much. But yeah, crazy stuff here in this race, coming from last to first in just 10 laps. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. A trip back in time to F1 2011. Coming up to the line now on the final straight, weaving the wheel, weaving the car, because we've come across the line to finish first after starting last. And what a fantastic race that was.
Great job, what a win.
So there we go, guys. That's a trip back in time to F1 2011. I hope you guys have thoroughly enjoyed the video. A question to you guys, is this game your favorite, or where does it rank on your list of Codemasters F1 games? Personally, for me, this is probably my least favorite, but taking nothing away from this game, I just think that the others have a little bit more to offer in terms of enjoyment for me. But that's this race done. Lewis Hamilton ends up in 17th. As you saw, Mark Webber got a penalty as well. Narain Karthikeyan edging out Timo Glock for last place. But that's been this trip back in time to F1 2011. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos of old F1 games, then let me know in the comments. But that's been this video for today. Until my next one, I'll see you next time.